Hey kids, Dad here. It is Thursday, May 7th, 2026 at 12:27 p.m. I just got to see you last night in Michael's office. So my heart meter, whoop, 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 full hearts. And I prayed this morning. My body armor, whoop, 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 full shield. We're feeling good. If you kids ever thought that your hugs don't have spiritually healing powers, I just finished a 10K over my lunch. And my app, whoop, 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 blinked up when I finished my 10K. Personal best. It's called a PR, personal record, PR 10K. I did 6.25 miles in 1 hour and 3 minutes for an average pace of 10 minutes, 12 seconds per mile. It's the fastest I've ever done, at least since 2016, 2017 when I got this phone app. So it's the fastest I have on record. I didn't even set out thinking, oh, I'm gonna set a record. I just set out thinking about you kids and replaying last night over and over in my head. My heart was full, my body felt good, my spirit was flying, floating, and I was hustling. Didn't even realize I was hustling. It's about the last mile and a half. Then it shouted out my time, and I'm like, whoa, I'm actually doing pretty good here. So, I love you kids so much. It's so good to see you. You guys asked some big questions last night. I want to address those. So, Michael asked you guys if you had any questions. Finnegan, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember by the time you see this video, if you ever see this video. But you asked the question, are you and Mom ever going to get back together again? Like maybe in 10 years. Oh. Finnegan, I was so grateful and proud of you for asking that question. That is a big question. That is an important question. What I told you last night was I can't say right now. And I don't know if you noticed, but Michael took a note. And he's going to talk to Mom and Dad about that question. And Mom and Dad and Michael are going to have a conversation about that question. And we're going to get you an answer. So maybe if you see this video someday, you'll have that answer, whatever it was. But I can tell you right now in my heart, my answer is I don't know. What I can say is that your mother caused me a whole lot of pain and did some things that I'm sure she probably regrets. And I can tell you that I did some things that I guarantee caused your mother a whole lot of pain. And I can guarantee you that I regret. But what happened about 2 years ago, I had to move out of the family house. Me and your mother haven't really talked at all since then. So she doesn't know what I've done in the past 2 years. The things I've done to become a better person. The program I've been working to clean up my past. The 12 steps I've taken. Turning my life over to God. Finding sobriety. These have been big, big life changes. My friends, guys like Drew, Seth, Casey. Finney, you asked me the other night. You asked me, who are your best friends nowadays? I couldn't even tell you because I have so many. And that's the honest truth. I got probably 20 people on my phone right now that I talk to every day that I consider amongst my best friends. The best friends that you kids have met, they don't even know who I am anymore. They barely recognize me. I don't sound like the same guy. They laugh at me. They think, who is this guy? You don't argue politics. You don't go out and drink. You're all about service. You're all about staying inside your hula hoop. What does that even mean? But to the answer, Finney, is I don't know your mom anymore. And she doesn't know me anymore. And we cause each other a lot of pain. So, what are the chances we ever get back together again? Probably not. However, I have seen firsthand miracles. There's at least two I could tell you about. The one with Fiona and the deer, the one with an anonymous letter showing up in the mail here last December. So I can't say never. But I can say, Finney, it's probably pretty unlikely. It would take a whole lot of healing, a whole lot of forgiveness that I don't know where your mother's at with things. So probably not. That hurts to say, because I respect your mother, and I will always respect her. And I choose to remember the best parts of her, not the parts that were hurtful. So then Kavanaugh, you asked a big question. You asked, when can I see you outside of Michael's office, outside of like supervised things? And you said just like normal things, like going to the Lego store together, hanging out together. Sounded like you want to tell me about some girl that you're kind of have a crush on. Boy, Cav, again, Michael took that note. He's going to talk to the adults. We'll get back to you, and Mom and Dad will have the same answer to come back to you with. We'll make sure that Mom and Dad agree on what the answer is. But I can tell you, since you probably won't be seeing this video for maybe never, the answer to that question is we'll be able to do that as soon as the courts, your mother, agree that it'd be a good thing. I'd be ready for that tomorrow, Cav. If it was up to me, we'd be doing that this weekend. I'd get to pick you up at 9 a.m. on Saturday. We'd go out, you and me, we'd go hang out, we'd go get some lunch, we'd go to a lake, we'd hang out, we'd catch up, we'd have some fun, we'd have a little adventure. It was up to me, but it is not up to me, Cav. It is not up to me. There's courts involved. They make decisions and rulings on things. Your mother has a big say in things, and everybody has their different perspectives and different reasons. This isn't to say that your mother doesn't have very good reasons for the position she has on things. But what I can say is, if it's up to me, it'd be tomorrow. If it was up to me, it would have been a year ago. It's probably a good thing in hindsight that it's not right now, or that it wasn't a year ago, because you're going to get an amazing version of me by being a little bit patient, so I could go through this thing, this recovery, this sobriety, dealing with some of these past demons and PTSD. They've been put to bed now. I'm ready to rock, buddy. I promise you that. There's a whole army of angels in my corner ready to show up and tell the court, this guy's, he's A+. So, I think I whispered to you when I gave you a hug, I said, just be patient, it'll come. That's still the answer. Hopefully by the time you see this video, maybe we'll have had some of those times together. Things got back to normal. But I'm praying for you, Cav, to have that patience in your heart. Because I can tell you, it will come. I just don't know when. I don't know when exactly. But it'll come. And it'll come before your 18th birthday. I'm very, very confident in that. Fiona, you had the same question. Frankly, it's the same answer, baby girl. It's the same answer. So, anyhow, those are my thoughts today while I was running. I wish I could have answered those questions for you in the room with Michael. But I think maybe when you guys are a little bit older, maybe by the time you see this video in, 10 years, whatever it is, you'll understand and appreciate that as 10 and 12-year-old kids, those answers, you probably weren't ready for them yet. And I probably needed to think about those answers a little bit more and talk to somebody like Michael. And maybe talk to your mother about them. Maybe talk to a judge in the court about them first. Because I don't want to ever give you guys false hope. I don't want to ever lie to you guys. I also don't ever want you guys to get the wrong impression that I'm blaming your mother for anything. Because I'm not. She's in a tough situation too. Because she doesn't know me, what I've been doing, where I'm at. She's probably got all sorts of fear and anxiety. So all I can do is pray for her too. But you kids have been doing everything right. I can promise you I've been doing everything right. At this point, it's just a matter of time for the courts to catch up. And frankly, for your mother to catch up a little bit. And I trust God that He's got a plan, and we'll get there. I love you kids so much. I'm so grateful and blessed to be able to see you last night. Love you kids. We'll talk soon.